As a day trader averaging thousands of dollars a day in the stock market, one of my main weapons is knowing how to trade SPY and QQQ. And in this video, I'm going to share everything I know about that and how you can do it too.
Now I rep the O, what you know about the west side? I just bought a whip, all in cash, live my best life. Bought a couple stocks, so I'm covered for the next 5. I don't like the top, but I know success.
What's going on, team? It's your boy Jdun, Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you're all having an amazing day. In this video, I have some very special and secret stuff to share with you. So we're going to go over how I went 4 for 4 live trading SPY on voice today, the exact strategies I used to do that, and some other tips and tricks to help you make more money day trading and on SPY and QQQ specifically. So my money hungry friends, if you enjoy transparent trading, if you like making money, and if you get some value from this video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button in the bottom right corner, and let's get to these strategies. And as you may or may not know, I trade live on voice and with text signals every single day. Every trade that I talk about today was traded live on voice in real time in our Discord. So if that sounds of interest to you, hit that second link in the description and come join our trading family. So we want to start when we're trading SPY. One of the biggest things people don't do is they don't start with their approach right. Now, every day when I'm looking at SPY or QQQ for that matter, I always start with the daily chart. And even more so, you can start with the weekly chart. See where we are, see where macro trends are. If we're near big areas of weekly support or resistance, make sure you know where your macros are. That's so important. Now, my go-to is typically the daily chart. Then we're going to really dive into the meat and potatoes of this and go into the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So on the daily, you always want to look for big areas of support and resistance. So as far as today went, you can see we had this big area of 410 support. This has been on watch for me. As you can see, we did not touch that. We had 2 reversal candles here, made some movement up. So this morning, I tell my team before market opens, I think we're going to make a move up initially, then reject into supply. Now, the reason for that is we had a bullish chart pattern here. This is a bullish engulfing. And you can see pre-market, we go here, we were overall holding strength pretty well. Had a gap up, had a little sell-off, but overall, nonetheless, holding our strength. So, first and foremost, I'm watching this at the open. Now, we're going to go over the trade that I took, and then we're going to go over the why behind it. And just so you guys know, this is a real video from our Zoom today, confirming that we called this out live and we hit a banger on it. Check this out. How we doing, Zoom team? Tell them. 3 for 3, baby. Let's go. Live trading, you know what it is. Let's go. Let's get it. And that's how it's done, baby. Just know Jdun always wants you to be done right and has your back. So that 414 bounce, this was the original play. This was the first trade of the day. I'm looking at this. We see some selling down off the 1 minute, which again, trading SPY and QQQ, I always want to start by having the 1 minute up to start the day. Now, you always want to be aware too of where is your pre-market support, okay? Where's your pre-market support? What is your market sentiment? Ours was bullish this morning. So if we have a small pullback at open, we want to watch for bounces at support, specifically if our sell-off is aggressive on the open. So I recognize that we had the support here at 414 from yesterday, had this area of confluence. So tell the team, live trading, I'm taking calls at 414. As you can see, this thing absolutely nukes. We come down, find our support here, almost to an exact T, and then start ripping up. Now again, no crazy mathematics behind this, no crazy formulas, just simple, recognizing where your support is. You can see we clearly had that area of confluence here, had strength pre-market. When we have strength pre-market, we want to look for strong stocks and then find the demand areas where buyers are going to pick them back up. It's so important, my friends, so important. So that was trade 1. Boom, came down, nailed this here, time to move up. So next step, and this information no other trader will give you for free. I promise you they won't. So next step, I'm looking for areas of supply. So I go to my 1 hour, and this is my 4 hour. Go to my 4 hour. Now, I have a few ways of doing this. A lot of times I'll just look for candle wicks, lots of areas where we've touched multiple times. But I also like to use the Fibonacci's, baby. Mr. Fibonacci. So when we're trading on the Fibonacci's, right? When we're in a downtrend, we draw Fibonacci's from the top to the bottom. When we're in an uptrend, we trade them from the bottom to the top. So as we can see, what's the trend been the last few days? It's been down up until about yesterday where we had that reversal up. So we're going to go to this resistance here, right here, go to this, and then we're going to go to our support down here at 410. Okay, so we have this now here. We have our Fibonacci's drawn. I'll have a whole other video just on Fibonacci's too, so if you haven't already, if you want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, watching this intraday, okay, I'm looking at this. We have our pre-market high at 418. We have our Fibonacci level for our 38.2 retracement right here at 417.8 to 418. So what do? Live trading on voice. I tell the team I'm flipping the switch, baby. We're taking puts at 418, and this puppy printed, baby. You see here, we came up. We had this lowering volume. We had our reversal candles. We had this Fibonacci here. We had our pre-market high right here. And that's been a theme lately. We've been hitting these pre-market highs, as you see here. Come up, boom, reversal. Come up here, boom, reversal. Over here, boom, reversal. Same spot. So, looking at that, this pre-market high, this confirmation, these reversal candlesticks, it all added up to be, too good. We started a light position. I did, personally here. I live trade every day. You guys know that, so take that as you wish. And this thing started printing straight down. Literally caught the bottom and then caught the top. And again, not some crazy guru, not the smartest guy on earth. Heck, I don't have a college degree. I dropped out of high school, got a GED. Nonetheless, just have a lot of experience looking at this, and I keep a lot of weapons in my SPY and QQQ arsenal. So I love using the Fibonacci's on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and then applying them to the 5 minute, the 15 minute, and trading them intraday. So here we go. Boom, boom. We're rocking, baby. 2 solid trades. Now, it can't get any better, right? Yes, it can, baby. Power hour comes. We're chilling, talking life, talking entrepreneurship, how we do in voice, getting everyone going on their 75 hard. Things are looking good. We're getting spicy up in there. Now, the final finale comes here. We see this coming in. We touch this 417 once, reject, twice, reject, 3, reject, like that drunk guy at the bar that keeps going up to different girls. They can't talk straight, rejected. But then, Team Bull member, you come in, you say, okay, you know what? I'm sober as a gopher. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. This is going to rip over this 417. Well, we're watching that. It goes up. I don't get any entry here. I'm watching it, no entry. But what do I always talk about, and what happens a lot in SPY and QQQ? We really respect those. We really respect the retest. So, watching this right here, I tell the team, on this retest, we break over this previous resistance turn support, 2 candles up, come back down, and when we break resistance, that resistance turns to support. We hop in calls right here, and it starts printing all the way up, baby. Straight up. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful trade. And you can see back here too. So let's say you were trading this. We didn't have as much support turned resistance, but could have said, okay, touch here. I'm going to take calls over this. Boom. Take it over that 417. Take it up here. Come back down for the retest. Try it here. You get a little bounce from 417 to 470.2, but it fails. You start breaking this down. You immediately get up, and if you're an experienced trader, you can flip the switch to puts, or if we were to have came and went back, let's say here, touched, whoops, that's not my trend line. Let's go here, add this. If we would have went and touched this up right here, could have potentially taken puts here and then rode this puppy down. So, some of my favorite things right there. The basic retests, the basic, supply and demand. It works so well with SPY and QQQ. So if you're still here, hopefully you are, here's your plan going forward, right? You start the day, 1 year, 1 day, weekly charts, you find your trend. Okay, go to your 4 hour and 1 hour. You identify areas of key support and resistance. You can also incorporate something you should definitely do is add in /ES, ES, the futures for the S&P 500, into your watches, the macro levels. And speaking of which, look at this. On our 1 hour chart, we got a bull flag form, and we'll see how that turns out overnight. Hopefully we can come back and look at this in the future, see if this goes up or if this breaks down. Incorporate these two. Look for big macro levels. Look for how we cooperate at like 4,200, how we cooperate at 4,180. A lot of the times, these big dogs often, can dictate before SPY what's going on. So watch ES, also watch SPX, see what's going on there. Not much of a difference in those, but specifically ES. Keep your ES on watch. Make sure you know what's going on. Watch these macro levels. And also, another thing that you need to know for your SPY strategy is have multiple time frames. If you can have a SPY right here, This SPY on the 5-minute and also SPY on the 15-minute with ES. Obviously you have to have more screens to do that, but if you can get confirmations specifically of candlestick patterns on multiple time frames, like here, let's go here to the 15-minute. Let's see if we can look at this. Not a lot we can see here, basically bottom tick. Top tick, you can see that we had decreasing volume on the 15-minute and the 5-minute leading up to this, after this big run up to this breakdown. That's an anomaly. That's a good sign we're going to reverse. You find multiple time frames, multiple confirmations on different time frames, specifically the 5-minute and the 15-minute, maybe the hourly for levels or 4-hour, and you add those in. You want to make, here's the thing, is you want to make yourself as strong as you can, as powerful as you can, as if you were a military in trading. You want to have multiple different weapons in your arsenal in case one isn't working one day, the next one will. You want to have different branches to your trading, not just one strategy that if it stops, you're screwed. So again, I hope that this helps you. One of your best things too, trading SPY and QQQ, is going to be like, for example, Apple takes a big chunk of SPY and QQQ. So if you're having a day where Apple's really strong or weak, make sure you keep solid stocks like this on watch. Apple, Microsoft, the bigger tech names, really keep those on watch so you can kind of gauge, okay, if we have one individual stock, let's say Apple's the only strong one and everything else is weak and SPY's staying up. Apple, for example, is gonna, if Apple starts falling, so is SPY. So keep those big stocks kind of in your, in your back view, in your corner eye, to make sure you know what's going on there. You have an overall understanding of what's going on in the market. This is not an easy game, right? It's hard, and you have to have a lot of focus. You have to have a lot of grinding. It takes at least 10,000 hours, a lot of different facets to becoming a profitable trader. Some of you won't do it. Some of you won't. Some of you will give up. But the few that do, if you do this, and if you stick to learning, if you add different weapons to your arsenal, I promise one day you will find your edge. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I am under the belief, it is my personal just virtue and belief that anyone can do this. Anyone can accomplish anything they want to. Why not you? Why not you is what I ask. So being said, hopefully this video helps you. Hopefully the rest do as well. Would love to see you in the Discord, but if not, please keep tuned into this channel, getting as much free education as you could ever possibly want, and let's get rich together. God bless. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Now I rep the O, what you know about the west side? I just bought a